Hello, everyone. I am Charles, the news editor with Shack News. We are here at E3 2018. With me, I have Xavier from Ubisoft. How are you doing?
Hey, fine. You?
I'm doing well. I'm doing even better now that you're here sitting with me.
Thanks.
So, I don't know if people can see it. He has a beautiful pin on Rabbid Peach.
She's awesome. And we have Rabbid Cranky as well. It's so cool.
Yeah?
I'm going to try to find you one if you like so.
Okay, awesome. So, we're here to talk about the new Mario Rabbids Donkey Kong content.
Exactly.
Yeah. Tell people a little bit about it.
Sure. So, last year we announced at E3 and then released Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Right.
It was a surprise. We wanted to see how people react, and then when we released it, people loved it, and we're super happy, super pumped up. And we started to work on, we wanted to have Donkey Kong in the game. So we went to see Nintendo, and we say, hey, we have some prototypes to show the difference.
Yeah.
Because they do not accept that you just put a character in. It needs to really change the gameplay itself. So, yeah, we started with a few prototypes. It's been a year. The full team is working on it. And now, in a few days, we're releasing it.
Yeah.
So very happy to talk about that and how different it is.
Awesome. For the people that aren't as familiar, this game is a tactical turn-based game.
Yes.
And, Donkey Kong's a big guy, so you expect him to bring some strength. But from the trailer that I saw, he brings something extra to it. It's kind of like a bardish kind of presence playing some music. Can you tell us a little bit about his abilities?
Sure. So with Mario and the Rabbids, and for example, Princess Peach or Yoshi, it was all about the range. So with the weapons and we decided with Donkey Kong to be closer to what it is. So close combat, so big change here. It's all about doing a lot of damage close from him. He can grab anything, so covers, enemies, heroes, even ears in the ground where enemies are about to spawn. Well, he can grab the ears, just put him out, and then throw them. So this is one of the first elements that we started to work with. But then he can also use dandelions, so you see some blue pads. Well, he can go from point A to point B, so he can do almost all the map in one round.
Okay.
And then he also has his bongos, so he can attract enemies to him. Then he can use his ground pound and maybe send all the enemies around. So we had a lot of fun, mixing the combo system with Donkey Kong itself.
Got you. Other than Donkey Kong and the pads, are there any other additions coming with this new expansion?
Sure. So first of all, it's more than half of the game, the main game. So it's more than 10 hours for the story. If you play all the challenges, it could be around 13, 14, 15 hours. So from the very beginning, we wanted to do something huge.
Right.
So a lot of environments. We have new characters, for example, Rabbid Cranky, a mix between Cranky Kong and Rabbit. He doesn't want to follow the Beepo, the guy that was leading the team in the main game. So he's going over it. So we had a lot of fun, mixing those characters together as well. We have Rabbid Peach that's coming back, but we're changing a bit the skill tree. We have more than 60 new weapons. We changed pretty much all the skill system. And we also changed the structure of the game in terms of what you do. You have 2 endings possible. So basically, we wanted to go far and just change what we did in the past.
How will players be able to influence that ending or which ending they get?
Yeah, so if you finish the storyline and that's the first ending, and you see the result of this opposition between Rabbid Kong and Donkey Kong. But then if you go on and finish all the challenges and you remove the Mega Bug from the world, well, you get the real ending.
Okay, understood. So it's been, I'm sure it's been a fun process for y'all to be able to work with Nintendo, but they typically are very strict with their properties. How has the experience been going back and forth and getting, the permissions and things like that to bring those characters to life in your game?
So we got a lot of experience with Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, but it's a different team because when you work with an IP with Nintendo, each IP has their own production team. So for example, Mario has their own team at Nintendo, and Donkey Kong is another team. So we had to work with a new team. Okay. And also, you cannot just say we did Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, so it's fine. Give us, Donkey Kong or whoever. So you have to prove yourself again.
Yes.
So we had to send many prototypes. We had to explain the pipeline we wanted to put in place between them and us, and also prove that for Mr. Miyamoto, it was key that there's something really different when you play it, or else there's no purpose.
No reason. Yes.
So no reasons to do it, and so we spent a lot of time during summer last year to really prove that we could do it again. and we could do it in a way that is different for the players, but also for Nintendo. So now the relationship between us and Nintendo expanded. We have the right tools, the pipeline, the engine is right and set. Animation system is in place as well between the Rabbids animation system and Mario characters or Donkey Kong. So we're pretty good right now, quite mature between the two companies, the two teams, and the IPs between Mario, Rabbids, and Donkey Kong.
Gotcha. So I hate to ask this tough question, but who are your favorite characters? Give me 2 favorite characters out of the whole bunch.
So I would say, first of all, Rabbid Mario from last year.
Rabbid Mario?
Is still my best and the one that is so cool in versus mode, for example. He's hard to use, but I think he's the best.
Yeah.
And the second would be Donkey Kong, because basically you can do whatever you want, you know? I did some demos today to showcase a bit the gameplay. Every time it's different. So I really like it.
You know, like seeing people experiment in different ways and stuff like that?
By grabbing, you can grab a hero, send it, then you can even grab an enemy and send it on the head of your hero because you know? That's the thing that is really cool with Donkey Kong.
Gotcha. Of course, not asking any specifics, but I'm assuming this won't be the last bit of DLC or expansion for the Mario Rabbids world.
So we plan to continue supporting the game because what we do with the community is we listen to what they like. Sometimes they have some frustrations, so we try to correct the frustrations. We did that since we launched the game. We did a PvP mode for free because we wanted to see how people would play versus with turn-based, which is not easy. So we'll continue doing this, but we don't plan so far to do any more DLC. So we're looking into the options right now, but we want to take our time to do something that is relevant.
Right.
We don't want to fall into the trap of just, hey, they expect us to do like a new DLC with a new IP or whatever.
Right.
No, this is not something that we want to go for.
Okay, gotcha. And with the PvP you just mentioned, are there some significant additions coming to that part with the new expansion?
Nothing planned so far.
Okay.
But we'll look into the comments and feedbacks. But nothing planned so far.
Okay, gotcha. So tell us the release date for it one more time.
So it's on June 26th, and for the Seasons Pass owner, we have this little extra day, so the 25th.
Okay, and for the people at E3, how can they get that pin? Can they get that pin? Can we get that pin?
So we have some stocks, but it was a huge success, so we have some in the back, and we're giving it.
Okay.
Super cool.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you for sitting with us and sharing all that information. We have a lot of people that are looking forward to that, some that actually wanted to be on this stream. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you once again. But
thank you.
It is Shaq News at E3 2018. We have a lot more coverage coming, so stay tuned, and we'll see you on the next one, everyone.